It is now next time. Alright. Let me not be confused. Okay, Henri has moved on. We do have an undead bone shard. It's no big deal. Oh, we didn't read the blossoming green blossom. Excuse me, budding green blossom. Green flower shaped with weed with small white blooms. Jesus. Large temporary boost to stamina recovery speed. Flowers of the green blossom are ethereal, blossoming only on the surface of chilled but not frozen water. Chilled but not frozen. Shaken but never stirred. And here's another one of these areas that I'm not too fond of. Well, not immediately right here, but very soon. There we go. Another dead Irithyllian slave. Oh my god. Oh my god, bros. Brosive. What a way to start an episode. But, you know, that's why I spend all my souls. We're coming here. There's a lot of dickhole moves. Game pulls on you. Nope. That's a run you'll see a little later when we die to Pawn of Sullivan 1,800 times. Probably not. We'll get Blackhand Goddard in the mix and he usually puts a stomping on them fools. Probably get Henri as well. Really? Not sure how you lived. Okay, just... Okay. There's one more of you, I ain't foolish. Kukui. Dogs with blue eyes. Rusty gold coins. Okay. So down here is the area I meant to say that I'm not too fond of. Probably not gonna kill all these sons of bitches. Just gonna mosey on like they don't exist. Wow, that took a lot of damage, but didn't really have the effect. Okay, we did miss a few items. Who is shooting spells at me? I don't remember if it was spells. Gets me down here. There's your spear. And it is worshipped by these dummies. Tell you what would be delightful. The fucking firebomb. Okay. Yep. Still nothing, huh? Okay. Again, not my favorite of areas. You can hear the crystal lizard underneath me, which is, you know, is a pretty good hint that there's a hidden wall. Hitboxes though. Oh, you bastard. Boy, I tell you what. You ain't fooling me. You can't just close your eyes and disappear. Blood gem. A gem of infused titanite slurped by Irithyll slaves. Yuck. Such weapons inflict... Okay. So they drank blood. Blood drinkers. There's one more thing we gotta get before we progress into St. Clem's corpse. Or some man-grub sorcerer. I'm just going to call it St. Clem's St. Clem's corpse. You may disagree. Oh, we're not New Game Plus. Whoops. Okay, well that was the Gold Serpent Ring +1 that I foolishly forgot that we were in regular New Game. Grunt! Oh, really? That was some bullshit. Alright. Certainly need that. Classic. I like that running through here doesn't eat your stamina. It's a nice touch. I don't know what these are called, but they are gross. Okay. So here we have a man-grub sorcerer. Or mage, whatever the hell they're called. Because he's holding their staff, the holy symbol of St. Clement. That's what that is. Which is oddly sexual. Hate to have noticed that here. But that is an odd position to be in for both of them. Okay. So, when we loot this corpse, great heal. Glorious miracle used by high-ranking clerics. Restores a large amount of HP for self and those in the vicinity. Only a select few have learned to recite this epic tale in its entirety, but those who do are amply rewarded. Only a select few have learned to cast this spell, and I mean, I would assume a saint is someone who would have learned to cast that spell. Or miracle, rather. So it is my guess that this indeed is Klimt. Could be totally off my rocker. Could be completely wrong. And if you disagree with me, I could not argue back. I have no lore reasons other than that tiny bit of speculation. And it could be somebody completely more obvious than him as to why it could be, oh, that's fucking Petrus III. You know, it could be anybody. High-ranking cleric. You know, somebody patches kicked off a bridge. You know, equally as much equally as valid as what I just said. Alright, there is a bonfire over there. I don't think I necessarily have to get it because there is a very, very cool area right beyond this shithole that we're about to walk into. Fecal matter, sons of bitches, staining the water over here with this poo. I mean, I don't think it's between these guys, which I didn't put that together the first time. These guys have that open rib cage, just like the Panos beasts do. I don't know what that was. That thing that she just clipped me with, that open ribs cage. These are clearly female. I wonder if when the Ponip gives his eyes out, if this is what happens to females over time. I mean, I'm just guessing that these are female creatures. Because you also see a similar... I'm always happy when I come here and there's gray rat's ashes are not right here in front of me. Toxic. What I was gonna say is, you can find what the hell was I wasn't talking about that? The open ribcage, the Pond of Beasts, like the ones that we found, like the one that we found on the bridge, on the way in here, has an open ribcage, just like Jesus, just like those spider-looking creatures do. Unclean umber ash coated with excrement. Perhaps it's possible the handmaid of Firelink Shrine could turn this into a few new things. Oh, to savor the sweet pungency, but once more. So it sounds like undead can't shit anymore, and some people miss it, man. But in here we have the beginning of one of the coolest areas of the game, and I just want to point out, I remember the very first time we encountered that item over there. What we found, that's Estes soup, by the way. We had a table with bowls and plates on it, just like this. Just like this. Except, you know, it was a torture table, but it was exactly like this. And what we found was the Sunlight Warrior Covenant on the table. The second time we found this thing was in the Fair and Keep swamp area, right next to a Sunlight Talisman. And this time, there are no items here, but there is an NPC. Anyway, let's quit farting around.
Excuse me, I must have dozed off. It's rather warm in here. Well, hasn't it been all too long? It's good to see you. Oh, I seem to have missed my chance, so I, Siegwart of Katarina, offer my deepest gratitude. And a little surprise to go with it. It's all yours. I know. Won't you join me for dinner? I make a fine Estes soup. I've got some stewing right now. Even we undead deserve a little normalcy from time to time. And finally, upon this rendezvous, let us make a toast. To your valor, my sword, and our sworn duties. Long may the sun shine. Have you heard? Somewhere, hidden right here in Irithyll, is a deep dungeon. And even below that, the profaned capital, home of Yorm. the reclusive giant lord.
That reminds me.
That reminds me. I've a grave promise to keep. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid I've cast a cloud over things. Well, I'm going to have myself a little nap. The only thing to do, really, after a nice toast.
Okay, so a couple things here. Like I said, every time we encounter Estus Soup, previous to this, we've encountered a Sunlight Warrior item. The third time we encountered him. He mentions that he is cooking Estus Soup, or stewing, or whatever word he used. And he is the only NPC in the game that we ever encounter that does that. So it's entirely possible that he's cooking every time we come up on one, it's his doing. And we are following behind him in his trail, which means he's very clumsy and leaving behind Warrior Sunlight items. And he also mentions there, "May the sun shine," or whatever he says. Very possible, not only that he's a Sunlight Warrior. I don't know what else I was going to say there, but I mean, that dude, has he still got the black hair? Yeah. Whew. Stash too, bro? Look at that stash. Stash of a man right there. Come on, look at that stash. Onion Knight stash. Okay. So he's an undead. He almost always gives us one of these. Special brew of secret account arena. Leave it secret to discover a drink that even an undead can enjoy. Perhaps his long years spent undead have left him wanting to drain a cup or two and revel as if he were still among the living. So how long has he been alive? I mean, is Katarina still around, or was it, you know, it can't be still around. It has to be really, really old. He's the only Katarina knight we encounter in the entire game. But what is in Estus Soup is another question. What's in there? Like, what are the ingredients to Estus Soup? Whatever it is, it's the same ingredients that are refilled every time. Well, Estus is the ingredient of Estus Soup, I get that, but what's in there? It has to do with, like, undead bones or something, because it refills at bonfires. I don't want to get off on too much of a tangent, but he is definitely, in my mind, associated with the Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. If, you know, if not even more down that whole Solaire Jolly Cooperation thing. I should look around just in case, but I don't think there's anything in here that catches my eye. Just bowls and such. But in here, when I first came around this corner, talking about binoculars central. Boom. There's Guinevere. There's a Silver Knight. Like, that is a beautiful, beautiful picture. In fact, I'll screenshot it. Yeah, I've got several screenshots already of this place. But this is very, very similar to one of the bedrooms in Orlando. That seems very similar to the Painted World, but this could be Irithyll. Is that a person? Yeah, that's a person. There's a bridge. Could be Irithyll. Seems like a well. Some sort right there. Can't be conclusive. Looks like Irithyll though. Like where we're at now. Sorry to break the table, guys. Can't be sure on that one. That looks like Nishandra. Or perhaps that's Ray. Is that the Maidens? Maidens get up? I can't do that while I'm doing that. It is not the Maidens get up. And now to remember what I was wearing. I believe we got it. Yes. And of course, that is a throne. Now, if we get too close to him, we're going to aggro that butthole up there. Alright. Silver Knight Helm on the first try. And a Divine Blessing. How did he fucking sneak that one in? Bastard. Alright, we'll go up there and kill that butthole. Come back and look at these paintings. Because there's several good items up there that we want. Had a little lightning coming my way. Damn. They are dropping the goods. Yeah, he's got a terrible AI. In that. Sorry, big buddy. Back and Slay a Great Bow. These guys are just dropping the loots. Alright, so we got a helmet piece. Helm of the Silver Knights, allegiant to the royals of old. It is said that even after the family's passing, the knights continue to watch over their manor and the ruined cathedral. Allegiant to the royals of old, it is said that even after the family's passing, the knights continued to watch over their manor and the ruined cathedral. Okay, so this is their manor. This is the... How did they phrase that? One more time. Allegiant to the royals of old. These are the old... This is the old royals' manor. Sigurd just happens to be in here. And there's no doubt about who that is. That is Guinevere. Amazing Chester head. No doubt about it. We got their gloves too, didn't we? Yeah. So the family passed away. Gwen would be gone. Yeah, we killed Gwen, or the player character killed Gwen. The chosen undead, rather. Gwendolyn, as we know, if we haven't found any items yet, we will very, very soon in the next couple episodes find out lore that he is indeed gone. let's just drink this in. The Leo ring. This is the ring of Ornstein, the Dragon Slayer. Yep. Ring associated with Dragon Slayer Ornstein and one of the 4 Knights of Gwyn, the First Lord. Strengthens thrust weapon counterattacks. Ornstein was the first knight of the sun's eldest born, and his cross spear is said to have pierced scales made of stone. So this, we will get very deep into this Dragon Slayer lore later on, once we get to the Nameless King, but this straight up states that Ornstein was the first knight of the sun's eldest born. So, the Nameless King being Gwyn's firstborn son, who was removed from the annals of history due to his allying with the dragons. It straight up states that Ornstein was his first knight. There's an item later that is very confusing that states that, well, let's not get into it. But needless to say that there's a third person mentioned in a miracle that I have not figured out yet. Twisted Great Hammer associated with Smoo. The last knight to remain at his post, guarding the ruined cathedral. Restore HP while attacking a carryover from Smuch's past as an executioner. So here now he was an executioner in the past, which makes sense. I mean, he's no longer around. And then another divine blessing. So let's not binocular up and read the divine blessing. I think we've done it already though. Holy water blessed by the Queen of Lothric. And Dark Souls 1, it's blessed by Guinevere. The Queen of Lothric, married to the former king Osiris, whatever, was initially revered as a goddess of fertility and bounty, just like Guinevere. After giving birth to Ocelot, her youngest, she quietly disappeared. Ocelot. Okay. Guinevere. Oh man, there's an asshole here straight ahead of us. So there's Guinevere. She got a divine blessing right above her. And it's time for the fucking Pale Londor Shade, isn't it? Okay, we gotta do it. We gotta do it, guys. Gotta do it for the lores. There's a dog up here too that I hate. Oh, I can't even do that. Screwed. Bring the dogs, bring the Londor Pale Shade. Oh man. Okay, bud. Let's fight on my grounds. Whew. Londor Pale Shade round 2. Here we go. And this time, she's bringing the heat. God damn it, is she bringing the heat. Or heat, whatever it is. Mistake. Oh man, 29,000 souls. This butthole. So now I gotta run back as fast as possible. I didn't unlock a single shortcut either. God damn it. But I just gotta get down to the water area. It is not that big a deal. I will, however, be wearing this just in case. It goes by a lot faster when you don't have to stop and talk about the lore. But I suppose we have time to talk about the lore since, you know. Okay, don't you be trying to lockstep me in there. But this whole area is just great, man. I mean, the gods had a manor up here. The old royals, rather, had a manor up here, and the Silver Knights just stayed to watch it. Stayed to watch watch the damn thing. I didn't read their bow, did I? Yeah. Great bow used by the Dragon Slayers during the Age of Gods. Far greater in size than any normal bow and far more devastating. The bow must be anchored to the ground when fired, a time-consuming operation that leaves the user vulnerable. Only specialized great arrows can be fired from the bow. Okay. So they're just straight up called Dragon Slayers. And that would be the Silver Knights. Sigurd's still hanging out. Which is good. It's a positive experience for me. And they are no longer here. These were not illusions. Alright, so there we go. And we will fight this bastard on the next episode.